Hey everybody, it's Elias Mastrogiannis here, and this is the Distillery Nation podcast, where insightful business advice collide with craft distillery interviews. Look no further, as you found the podcast you need to listen for craft distilling.
Hey Distillery Nation, this is episode 000. I wanted to take this opportunity and introduce myself, give you a little bit of background, talk about my family, my aha moment, my passion for distilling, my distillery, and what this podcast is going to be about. So I was born and raised in Greece, came to the United States when I was 16, went off to college, and then got an IT job for a Fortune 100 company. I'm currently a husband and a father to a beautiful 2-year-old son. Family is super important for me, and coming from a Greek culture, I'm a little bit loud and sometimes a little selfish. Very proud of my culture and family, and it always kept me humble. And I believe that's why I'm here today. My aha moment came after a few small online failures in the business space. And I remember one day I was coming back from work on a bus, and I was thinking, what's next? What can I do next? And the idea of me going back to my roots came. And what that meant for me was my father in Greece and his distillery. And that brought back memories with me when I was a kid, helping him press the grapes, fermenting them to make wine, using the leftovers to make grappa, and just watching the whole process and being part of it. I knew I had to bring that to the United States and start my own distillery. So this gave birth to Mastrogiannis Distillery, which is essentially my last name. So I wanted to keep it as authentic as possible and bring the family name forward as well. So that led to research, trying to find funding for the business. And fast forward a few months, I was able to acquire most of the equipment, trying to find a location, dealing with the local authorities for permits and approvals. It's essentially a one-man battle against red tape and very costly solutions. So I learned a lot about the process, the cost, the location, the fire code, having the grit, having the commitment. Those don't come easy. So I wanted to share those. Give you my perspective and my struggles. In addition, I wanted to bring other successful distillers and interview them so we can deep dive into their process, get the tips and advice from professionals. So Distillery Nation came to life. That's the podcast name, where essentially I interview distillers from around the nation, and together we learn about what works and what doesn't. We'll try to focus on their failures and successes, as well as the stories behind each. And obviously the product. We want to know the person and the crafted spirit. Together, we will take on the startup distillery from concept to up and running. And I want to include you in the whole story. I hope you find this interesting, as I do, and we'll talk next time. Hey Distillery Nation, if you like what you heard today, please visit distillerynation.com to view all of today's show notes plus any of the previous ones. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter @Greek Distillery. Thank you for listening and have a great day.